What's going on, y'all? TheBrandonBrownson here, and I just wanted to do kind of a quick FAQ video, I guess you can call it, for my Eddy Purgatory video. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for making this video 20, 30, a million times more popular than I could have ever dreamed it being. At most, I expected to get under 10,000 hits to this video. I would have been happy with just 8,000 by this point, but as of right now, we are at 66,892 views. Holy shit, I could have never ever dreamed of producing a video this popular. So I want to thank you guys for watching it. If you shared it, favorited it, liked it, all of that, I want to thank you guys for. But I get a lot of comments on this video, obviously, and don't get me wrong, I love every single comment I get, even the hate comments. At least you guys are taking the time to talk about it, but at the same time, a lot of the videos, or a lot of the comments that I get are pretty much the same. So I'm hoping to kind of answer some of the frequently asked questions / comments, so here we go. First off, the song is Streamline by Newton, which I have in an annotation. I believe I have it in the description box, and I have it in the credits of this video. If you didn't know that, clearly you haven't been paying attention. Not to mention, the name of the song is one of the top-rated comments currently, if I'm not mistaken, so can't help but say, hey, pay a little attention. As far as my choice behind the song, I've gotten a lot of positive reaction to the song that I use. I've gotten a lot of negative reactions, so I thought I'd just go ahead and explain why I picked that song. First of all, it was a song that I was kind of obsessing over at the time. I was listening to it like 10, 15 times a day, no exaggeration, and I couldn't help but notice that it had kind of like a creepy, haunting vibe to it, so I thought it would fit the video perfectly. If you agree with me, hooray. If you disagree with me, make your own fucking video. Not to be a dick, but it's the song I picked. Deal with it, dude. Another one I got quite a bit, not so much recently, but I've gotten this comment quite a few times. Oh, well, the show started in 1999, Jimmy's death was in 2000. Okay, yeah, we get it. Alright, like, we all know this by now, and if we didn't know it, we would have seen more than 50 comments. As far as the whole, this disproves the theory, I've gone on record plenty of times by saying, I don't believe this theory. I do not believe this theory. But I thought it was interesting, which is why I decided to make this video and upload it to YouTube. And clearly, a lot of people have agreed with me, at least 418 people, because that's how many likes I have right now. Cannot believe it has this many views and likes. Anyway, so there's that. Another one I get quite a bit that disproves the theory, quote-unquote, is that, well, Rolf had cows and blah blah blah, this is why this disproves the theory. Again, I don't believe it, but I'm going to go ahead and defend this one. Rolf may have cows, yes, which would disprove what was said in the theory, that Rolf doesn't have cattle because of this, but Rolf was killed by the bull. You ever notice how Rolf does not have a bull? He does have a cow or two, but he doesn't have a bull. So, using that as your evidence to why this isn't true is, no pun intended, who the fuck am I kidding, is complete and total bullshit. The last bit of disproving stuff that I'm going to bring up is the whole Eddy's brother thing. Well, what about Eddy's brother? What about the parents? The parents I can't really comment on, but I did get an interesting comment by a user named CycloneFan2345 that kind of explains Eddy's brother. And it reads, I think Big Picture Show was a test. God gave them the task to get Ed's brother, but Eddy the task to confess. Once he did, they would all be accepted into heaven. If this is correct, the Kanker sisters would return to hell, and Eddy's brother would stay in his own purgatory. So, as far as I see it, Eddy's brother is just in a different part of Purgatory. As far as how he died and all of that, I don't think any of that matters. Clearly, he must have died at a younger age. That's just my little take on the Eddy's brother thing. Sorry that this isn't a very cohesive video, I'm kind of tired. To the trolls, fuck off. That's all I'm gonna say to you. As far as, how nasally my voice is, and how quiet my voice is, the quietness of my voice in the video had to do with the audio mixing. I will admit, I fucked up the mixing in the video, and I apologize for that. As far as how nasally my voice is, I was born with a cleft palate. I don't know how obvious it is, but my nose is fucked up. I was born with a cleft palate, or a cleft lip, or whatever you want to call it, which basically means, I had a piece of bone missing right there from my mouth, which, kind of fucked up my mouth, and, it fucked up my nasal passages. I've had somewhere around 8 surgeries to fix that, most of which were when I was very young. And because of that, my nasal passages are kind of fucked up, which is why my voice is a little more nasally, so there's that. The last two things I want to mention is, A, this is not my theory. I have said it from the beginning. I have said it in a million comments. I'll say it again. This is not my theory. I found it on a website. I thought it was cool. I decided to share it with the world. Also, and this is the last thing I'm going to cover for right now, this is just a theory. We're not stating this as fact. We're not even stating that we believe this. Again, how many times have I said, I do not believe this? It's just a fun little theory. Just some guy who decided to look a little deeper into it. So quit trying to say this as if we're touting this as fact. All of the, oh, this is bullshit, you're just trying to ruin the show, blah, 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 blah. Oh, what if children watch this? It's just a theory. If you don't want to watch it, click the X up there. Just click out of the fucking video, alright? Sorry if I came across as kind of a dick in this, but a lot of these got really tiresome to see really fast. I'm gonna do a couple updates real quick. I took a few weeks off after my stand-up act, which I hope to have footage of that up very soon. I took a few weeks off to just kind of rest, and, which is something I haven't done in a very long time. I'm trying to get back into the swing of making videos. I plan on having a new Theory Addict up very soon. My big issue there has been I can't find my USB mic, which I'm going to be looking for relatively soon, like tearing my room apart to try and find it. So expect more videos on this channel if you're a fan of the Fetty and Hat channel. Expect more than just a You Know What Pisses Me Off to come up soon. I'm planning on bringing back the Brownson show in a big way. I'd say that about does it for me. Again, thank you for watching the video, for supporting the video as much as you have. It's just absolutely mind-blowing that this little theory video has gotten so much attention. That about does it for me, though. Brandon Brownson, signing out.